Oh, everything's frustrating. Obviously, like when you lose a must-have, we just got to connect more, like on offense, and handle it like on defense. So, all around, special teams like we all could have been better today.
How do you assess the sense of urgency you guys walked into this game with?
Well, I mean, I felt like we practiced great, and it just didn't pan out. Sometimes you work hard and it just doesn't work out. Credit them; they came out and played a really good game, so they get paid too.
On
You've had a couple of these over the years. Jacksonville a few years ago. This one, I guess. What's missing with this franchise to be able to take care of an overmatched opponent when you guys do have the playoffs in sight?
Well, that's a complex question that I don't really have a direct answer for. We just got to execute and finish more.
Do you think you can win big here in Indianapolis? You've been here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we've had our fair share of big wins here too, and it just didn't happen today.
I mean, you guys have not taken that next step since you've been here. And, I mean, what is the level of frustration with that after 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, especially when my first year we actually did make it, and I just thought it was like a lock. Like I thought every year, hey, like we're gonna do this, and I quickly have been humbled. So, yeah, I mean, we just gotta do something different. I don't know what that is, but something.
Z, you've certainly had to endure your share of tough circumstances, tough outcomes. How do you describe letting this one slip away with the playoff hopes that were on the line?
It's embarrassing. It's disappointing. We got just flat out beat. Performance we put out defensively just beyond unacceptable. And you can't play like that when you planning on being a playoff team. So we ain't a playoff team.
There was one point in the second quarter that I saw you rally the defense together. What was your message at that point? What response did you see from it?
Just, trying to do my best to give good, positive energy and keep our mindset in a way to be in a playmaking mood and, do my best to try to help lead and be a positive influence on the team and on the defense. And, I think, in spurts we played decent ball, but in general we did not play good today.
How tough is it to swallow to allow a season high in points to New York with all that was on the line for you guys today?
I'm going to be frank. I should be frank, but I don't know, man. I don't want to. They got talent. Neighbors is a hell of a player. I think he's an extremely special talent in this league. Obviously he was the first receiver taken for a reason. Wandell, I think his name is, 17. He's a good player as well, but to allow them to throw for that many touchdowns and score that many points. I know going into the game they haven't scored 30 points all season. They hadn't won at home all season, and extremely disappointing performance by all of us.
So you guys had these like do or die situations, like three or four times in the last few years. What is missing, do you think?
I think when you're playing in an elimination scenario, the level of execution, the level of attention to detail, your intensity, everything has to raise a level. When you play a primetime game, you got to raise your level. When you play in a playoff game, you got to raise your level. And I just felt like we just, as a team, did not raise our level today.
For you guys as a defense, tackling has been an issue at times this year. What's been so hard about getting that, raising the level there and getting it under control?
Well, when you play defense, it's not really a 1 versus 1 thing. It's really like a 11 versus 1. I don't think we play with that type of mentality. I think too many times it's too many one-on-one tackles. And, the reality of the situation is a lot of extremely talented guys in this league, and they're going to make you miss. They're going to make the first guy miss. But when you watch a lot of the great defenses, it's people swarming. Everybody's trying to get in on the tackle. So, obviously, we all got to do better tackling, myself included. That's something I'm going to work on just moving forward. But I think we could play better together as a defense.